Australia now in a great position. 5 for 159. Perry new to the crease on 6. Perry winds up and goes bang over the long off boundary. And that will be 6 good ones for Elise Perry. What a fantastic shot. She's just come to the crease. She's had a horrible series so far. She's seen the opportunity. She's just gone whooshka. That's gone long. That's gone high. And that's gone straight into the crowd. What a fantastic shot by Perry. She moves now to 12. She waits for her next delivery. Comes in now, bowling to Perry. Perry, same shot, same result. That ball is gone. That is out of here. 102 metres of Elise Perry goodness there, straight over the fence. Just where the first one went, that's where that one went to. India needing 80 from 63 balls. Gone! Tell your story, walking pal. There's only one stump left in the ground. This is fantastic. She played all around that, and Cummins gets the vital wicket. Absolutely nothing doing there in the defence department for India. Roberts departs for 9. Bold Cummins. Tell your story, walking pal. Hello, I'm Simulator Dirk and welcome back to Simulator Dirk Cricket. We're coming towards the end of our time in England as the Australian summer rapidly approaches. By my count, not including semi-finals and finals, we've got 3 English T20 games remaining. The first one of those is Kent versus Yorkshire at Kent Oval. So we're travelling down there. Oh, we get to travel down there early. Oh, and we've got a coloured strip. So, Kent versus Yorkshire. I thought we were going to have a coloured strip there for a moment, or is that our training gear? I don't know, we'll find out. So, my intention on this episode is to finish the English summer, and considering money bowling 4 overs and not batting, shouldn't be hard. So here we are. I thought I was wearing colours because of that cut clip, but obviously not.
Hello everyone. This evening we're coming to you from Delhi Park. You join us for this T20 match between Kent and Yorkshire. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And tactically, bowling first seems like the right move. The pitch is really set up for the bowlers, and runs will be hard to come by. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket. not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
So let's go. Kent toss the coin. Yorkshire call tails. Tails it is. Yorkshire win the toss and they'll probably have a bowl.
Probably
Yorkshire
not a bad
chasing
toss
the
to
bat.
lose. The decision is to bat first, but personally I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
So let's see how we go. As Yorkshire come into bat first. So needless to say, I'm batting number 10. So I probably won't. If I get a bat in the 20 overs, we're in trouble. I might not even. I think I
Brooke,
took
the
a
right
catch.
armour, is coming into the attack from the chairman's
It
end.
looked like I took a catch. 4 for 91 after 12 overs. They need 102 or 48 deliveries. Bell Drummond is on strike on 4. Blake at the other end just in on 3. 102 or 48 is the equation.
Winning.
Chopped down.
Doesn't
a point,
beat the infield.
no run.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
No, slips in.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Nobody in the.
There'll be one
mid-on
run
area.
here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
So Drummond Bell advances his total by 1 to 12. Left-handed Blake on strike, so we'll go around the wicket. (101 from 46 is the equation.
Yes.
Dabs it down to third and very, very fine, and that'll go all the way.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Not much could be done about that one.
Thompson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
They'll run one. They're coming back for the second one. It's going to be close. The batter
A
slides.
couple on offer here.
Bell Drummond really had to stretch out there in the end, but they made it back for 2. 95 from 44. 7 off the over.
Yes.
Great
Pulls
shot
in
through
front
the
of
gap.
Square through at mid wicket. I'll run one. I'll think about the second, and that's all they'll do. They'll just think about it.
Just pivoted onto the
99.
back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
4 for 99. Advances up in the air. One or two bounces down to deep cover, and they run.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right arm.
85 needed from 36. Bell Drummond on 20 off 13. Blake 7 from 7. 4 for 108 after 14 overs. 85 from 36 is needed.
Yep.
Great
Oh,
shot
and
through the
that'll
gap.
beat
Perfect
finally.
timing.
They'll chase it down. They'll run for a couple. 4 for 110. Bell Drummond moves to 22.
Yes.
That's high. There's a fielder out there.
That's
Didn't
great
really
fielding.
attack
That
the
ball was flying.
And they
Good
go
running,
through.
it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They just run the one. If they had have attacked that ball, Bell Drummond could have been out. Asking the question around the wicket
Strong
to the
appeal.
left-hander. Not out, says umpire, strikes back. Probably not worth appealing at this stage. Four for 111. That was a dot ball. Advances.
That's right out of the
No
middle of the
fielder
bat.
out there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
He advanced. It's more like a baseball shot than anything. Out to right field.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
4 for 1, 15.78 off 32.
Wow, that's missed the
misses
lot.
everything.
Blake shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the
Drives it
fence.
for a cover
A lovely
point.
shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Brooke will be disappointed with that delivery.
End of the over. Cut the distance between point and cover.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
So their 8.71 runs per over require 14.67. 45 required off 18. Bell Drummond 35, Wake at the other end on 27, 4 for 148 after 17. Brook comes in.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Oh, that went between the legs, and how did that miss everything? Bell Drummond lucky to survive.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
One bouncing over the
A
road.
juicy delivery like
Past
that
third.
on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Just a slight adjustment to the line. Gave himself a little bit of room. And that seemed
I'd like
be-
to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Advances. Doesn't get all of it.
Straight
Finds
to the
cover.
fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
41 from 16. .41 from 15. Brook comes in.
Yes.
Well placed. Should
Full
get a
toss.
single.
Finds deep mid wicket. They come back for the second. This is going to be tight. They really had to dive Blake, and he did. So 2 more runs to the total. 4 for 154. 39 from 14. Bell Drummond 41 on strike. Brook comes in, bowls.
Winning.
Maybe they didn't pick it up.
Whips it
Very
off the
late on the
pad.
shot.
It's a fine leg, no run. 4 for 154.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off
Over
the
the
pads.
head and 1 bounce over the rope.
Just
Fine leg.
perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Picked it up on the half volley, and over it went. 1 bounce and over the rope, over the fence.
Might just be too big an ask to get the runs in this last over.
Last over, 4 for 182. 11 from 6. Drummond's just brought up his 50. 4 for 182.
Yep.
And over the rope, 1, 2 bounces.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
4 for 186. 7 from 5.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Picks a gap. Fielder coming around. Can he cut it off? He can. They'll come back for 2. Or they'll come back for the 3rd.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these
100-run
two.
partnership up. Four for 189. 4 from 4. A runner ball. Blake on striking 46. Brook comes in.
What a
Reverse hit
delivery!
ball!
Beaten by sheer pace.
Little
Rips it
stump
through
out of the
right
ground.
onto the stumps.
That's the ultimate So not only did we have a wicket, we had a dot ball, and we've got a new batter coming out.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
5 for 189, 4 from 3. McFadden, new to the crease. Brooke comes in, 5 for 189.
Yep.
Goes for it. Only finds one. Will they think about the second? They'll come back for the second. They're going to have to hurry. And they make
Immediately
it back.
underway with some runs.
So 2 to the total. 2 from 2. Brook with a wicket this over. McFadden, 2 runs, 1 ball. 2 from 2 required. No, that's a
Loud
dot ball.
shout.
Not out, they don't run. Umpire not interested.
Last ball. Either side have a chance. Listen to the crowd. It's electric in the ground.
2 from 1. 2 from this delivery will seal it. A dot ball will win it for Yorkshire. 1 to tie. Brooke comes in and bowls to McFadden. McFadden
Into
gets
the
it.
gap. Nice
They'll
shot.
run 1. They'll have to come back for the second. The scores are tied. They'll come back and they'll
Good return,
get it.
back from the deep.
And that marks the end of the match.
They get it. They win by 5 wickets.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
So Kent win by 5 wickets. In a highly entertaining game. Blake batted well. Drummond Bell batted well. It was down to the final ball. They won by 5 wickets in the end. Beautiful stroke playing all the way around the ground. And this man here on screen, Bell Drummond, is one of the reasons that Kent get the chocolates today. And that was the dismissal in the last over that brought McFadden to the crease. And the player of the match, that's Logan for Yorkshire, receives the player of the match oversized novelty check. So we'll have a look at the scorecard. Yorkshire 2 for 192. Logan, player of the match, 92, not out. Fletcher, 54. Collar Cadmore, 40. Joe Root, not out for 3. Best of the bowlers, leaning 1 for 21. Christian, 1 for 42. Kent, last ball of the game, 5 for 193, winning by 5 wickets. Bell Drummond, 57, not out. Blake dismissed in the last over for 46. Crawley, 33, leaning 24. Best of the bowlers, 2 for 22. Thompson, 2 for 37, and me, 1 for 41. Kent winning by 5 wickets. Player of the match was Walter Logan from Yorkshire. Yorkshire versus Somerset is our next game back at Headingley. So we'll finish the English side of the tour and then we'll head home for the Australian summer. So old mate Brooke and old mate Fisher love having a chat as both teams are warming up.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Headingley. You join us for this match between Yorkshire and Somerset. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
So Yorkshire toss the coin, Somerset call tails. Tails it is, Somerset win the toss. I reckon they'll have a bowl.
The
They are gonna
visitors
have a
win
bowl.
the toss and will bowl first.
Alright, so I won't get to bat. So here we are, the Yorkshire innings. So Smeed's there, out there. He's played 69 matches, 106 not out, his highest score.
Brooke coming into the attack from the south end.
Somerset none for 44 after 5, still in the power play. Target's 185. Smeed on 14, down at the other end on 25. Still in the power play. A wide slip in play. Let's bowl.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Straight back down.
No
to the
runs
bowl
on
and
that
no run.
occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Brook to Smeed.
Yep, yep.
Smeed plays across the line. There's a fielder down there, a deep backward square. They'll run one and one only.
There'll be one run here for them.
Left-handed batter on strike. None for 45. Drives confidently to mid-off. No run. Third ball of the over.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
Forward defensive, back down to the bowler.
Just
and no
can't
run.
seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
That's a
That's
beautiful
right out of the middle
shot.
of the
There's
bat.
Nobody out there. One
Onto the front
bouncing
foot
over the
early,
road.
placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Took advantage of the field being up for the power play.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Fisher, the pace bowler,
129 from 78 the equation. None for 56 after 7.
great
Off
shot.
the pads
At
down
least
the deep
one on
backward
offer.
Square for 1. .128 needed off 77. Comes in, bowls to be out.
Wow, that's missed the
Swing and
lot.
a miss.
Brooke with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Edge!
Edge, what a
Unplayable.
ball.
Third comes into play on the circle.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Advances as a player down there getting underneath it.
That's what you
Over
pay
his
the
head.
entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
He certainly advanced, made that into a half volley. Over
I'd
the
like to see them
deep
aim
cover
for the
boundary.
top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Sweeps through mid-wicket. There's a player down there at Cow Corner. They'll think about the second. They'll come back and get back easily in the end. 9 runs off the over, 120 off 73.
Drives and
sweet
misses
man.
everything.
Yes, none for 65.
A bit of
End
frustration
the over.
after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. Somerset are none for 65. The right arm medium.
Get after it.
Brooke, the spinner, coming into the attack.
There's been a couple of wickets falling. Left-hander on strike. 91 off 48 needed. Somerset 3 for 94. 91 off 45. Imanby on strike on 15. Abel at the other end on 14. 3 for 94. 13 favour. Edged along the ground.
Unplayable.
Lamonby will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
91 off 47.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just 1 to mid-off.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
90 off 46.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs to square leg. Whipped off the pads.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Abel on strike.
Wait.
Drives it to square leg again.
A little
No
late on that. No runs scored.
1 run off the over so far. 3 for 95, 13 favour. 90 off 44 needed.
Yeah.
It's a big
Pick that
hit.
well.
There's
And
nobody
that's on
down
its
there.
way to the boundary.
One bounce over the rope.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Gave himself some room. One trolley outside the off stump when he connected with that one.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
They'll come back for 1 and they'll think about the second. Will it get over the rope? They'll come back for a third. Desperation down there and some teamwork as they come back for the third.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with 3.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Brooke from the north end.
So this is my last over of this game. 3 for 110, 75 needed off 36. Lamonby on 16 on strike. Abel at the other end, 29 off 20. Lamonby plays it off.
Good
his
piece of
pads, square
fielding
leg,
to
no
stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
3 for 110.
Yep.
Up-ish. And
Nothing
through the
really
gap.
wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Whipped off the pads nicely.
Brooke shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Waiting.
And they've got again
Fantastic
an out.
catch.
Didn't get as much elevation on that occasion. Lamonby departs. Lamonby might have won the battle, but Eric Brooke won the war. Nice catch there by Logan, by the square leg umpire.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Boyd will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
71 off 33.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh, that's a spot.
Boyd shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
'71 from 32.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple
Finds
as you
the
like,
wicket,
inside
no
the
run.
ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
71 off 31. 4 for 114. Advances.
Yeah,
that's high. There's a player out there. He's underneath
Great
it
work.
and he's caught it.
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good
Boyd
catch.
goes for a duck. Eric Brook with another W beside his name. Two wickets in the over. He advanced, he got a fair bit on it. The long off fieldsman was down there. Beautiful catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Van der Merwe is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball.
That's a great win. It really did seem that first inning display had put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.
So Yorkshire batted first, 2 for 184 off their 20 overs. Player of the match, Tom Collar, Cadmore, 78 not out. Fletcher 40, Root 32 not out, Logan 27. Best of the bowlers, DeLang 1 for 30, Lemonby 1 for 37. Somerset just short, Yorkshire winning by 18 runs, 7 for 166 off their 20. Dowd 37, Abel 29, Overton 26 not out, Smead 23. Iowa's best of the bowlers 2 for 26. Fisher 1 for 24, Root 1 for 26, Bess 1 for 33. Player of the match, Tom Collar, Cadmore for Yorkshire. Yorkshire winning at Headingley by 18 runs. So I should have one more game against Sussex at Headingley. And then we'll see what happens after that. By the calendar, this should be my last game of the English summer. With about a month before my next Sheffield Shield game back in Australia.
Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Headingley. You join us for this 2020 match between Yorkshire and Sussex. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Nice information there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Sussex call heads. It is a head. Sussex win the toss. Maybe the hot bat. They've
Called the
chosen
toss
to bowl.
correctly, and they're going to have a bowl.
All right, so cue the music that YouTube doesn't like. Seems to be no way for me to avoid it, apart from muting it. Yorkshire batters coming out to the crease. I'll see you in about 25 overs. So Sussex are out there.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
So 183 the target. Sussex none for 19. This is the third over. Still in the power play. One slip in play. Comes in bowls.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just one down to deep backward square.
There'll be one run here for them.
183 the target. Left-hander on strike. Brooke comes into Hay.
Waiting.
Hay
Can't get that
mistimes
outside
drive
the
to
ring
cover.
field.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Sussex none for 20, third over. Plays it to mid-off.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives to mid-off again, no run.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Hey, 16 off 11.
Waiting.
Can't beat cover. The dots are mounting.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a
A
spot.
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Sussex get through another over, only one from it. Best, the right armour, is coming into the attack.
None for 20 after that over. A wicket has been lost. 1 for 34. Sussex after 4 overs. Still on the power play. Hayes still there on 16 not out. Chan on new to the crease on 4. 183 the target. Sussex 5th over. 1 for 34. Switch hit.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Got their head right in line with the
Beats
ball.
point.
A beautiful strike there down the ground.
That's not down the ground, my dude.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Hay moves to 20 off 14. Nah, there was so
Huge
much
appeal.
good on that. I forget what the English equivalent of Bunnings is. Hey Google, what do they call Bunnings in England?
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
So sorry Google, I didn't actually hear a lot of that because I just took a wicket. 2 for 38 now, right new to the crease. Beautiful delivery by Eric Brook. To
Straight
dismiss
to the
Hay.
fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Sussex 2 for 38.
Wait.
Sweeps.
Right, shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
183 the target. Slip in play. Still on the power play.
Wait.
Doesn't beat square leg. End of the over. 2 for 38.
4 runs added in that over. Sussex are 2 for 38.
Okay, just for this, I'm going to do this, and let's hope that you can hear it. I'll bring my home as close as I can. Okay, Google. What do they call Bunnings in England?
According to Wikipedia, on the 25th of May 2018, after mounting losses, Wesfarmers sold the UK and Ireland Bunnings home base operation to Hilco for a nominal sum of £1. The 24 stores already rebranded as Bunnings reverted to the home base name, with some later closing under an agreed company voluntary arrangement.
Okay, that was interesting. I was not expecting that at all. I'd forgotten that they'd actually branded some stores over there as Bunnings. Okay, let's get back into the action. 2 for 48. Chandler on 9. Right on 4. 183 the target. 6 overs down. 2 for 48.
Yes.
Gives himself
They'll
some
get at
room.
least one.
They'll come around. Deep backward square comes around to fine leg, cuts it off, and then they'll come back for the third.
Good return back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
2 for 51. Right moves to 4. Or he's on
Yeah.
4.
Really
Sweeps
good shot there.
confidently. And
That
will go all the
is a
way to the rope.
masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Keep himself a bit of room. Sweeps.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
There's still a sweep. Still a slip in place. Oh.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right on 8.
Yep.
Gives himself
Timed it
some room.
nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Behind square. Fielder coming around. Help his mate out. They'll think about the
A
third.
couple on offer here.
Good
They won't
return
come
there,
back.
back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
2 for 57. 126 off 80. Oh, no.
Loud appeal.
There was more wood than a home base store. Two for 57.
Wait.
Sweeps. Finds mid-wicket.
No runs on that occasion.
End of the over,
Got into
257.
position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
All right, this is probably my last over in England. 1 for 14 after 3. 86 off 48 is the equation. Comes
Yes.
in, bowls.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Finds the gap between point and cover. They come back for a second. Will they think about a third? No, they won't. 3 for 99. $84 off 47. Brook comes in and bowls to right.
Yep.
Right sweep.
Power and precision in
Down
that
towards
shot.
Cow corner, and it'll make it all
That went
the way.
all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Good shot there by Wright. Showing all 4 1/4 inches of the blade.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Still got a slip in play right on 32.
Doesn't beat the
Edged!
infield.
Unplayable.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Finds slip along via the ground.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
No run there. 80 off 44.
Just threw the shot too early.
Bowls to right. 3 for 103. Advances. Doesn't get a lot of wood on that one. Slip comes around the field at short cover.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Last delivery. 80 off 43. Brooke comes in and bowls.
Yep.
Great shot through
One
the gap.
behind square. They'll think about a second. They'll definitely come back for the second. Won't make the rope. Teammate comes around. Coming back for the third. And they make it
9
easily.
runs added there.
End of the
Sussex
over.
are 3
106.
for 106.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
So Sussex win by 7 wickets in what could be my last game in England.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.
So Wright was player of the match there with his oversized giant novelty check. We'll have a look at the scorecards in a moment. Sussex winning by 7 wickets in the end. Luke Wright 88 not out, player of the match. Yorkshire batted 5 for 182 after their 20. Colin Cadmore 60, Logan 32, Life 24 not out, Joe Root 21. Best of the bowlers, Ollie Robinson 2 for 41, Jofra Archer 2 for 44, Jasper Carr 1 for 44. And in reply, Sussex getting the job done with 3 wickets down, 3 for 184, winning by 7 wickets. Wright 88 not out off 50. Chandler 36 off 24. Travis Head 24 not out. Tyrell Hay 20. Me, best of the bowlers, 1 for 23. Fisher 1 for 33. Best 1 for 41. Sussex win by 7 wickets. Their opener, Luke Wright, player of the match. So let's see what happens now. Okay, next match in 30 days, New South Wales against Victoria. A Sheffield Shield game at the SCG. Let's see, season complete. Yorkshire finished the England T20 Slam Pool A in 4th position and have qualified for finals. So that obviously means, oh hang on, no, we get to play in that final. So let's do it. At Gloucestershire Park, Gloucestershire against Yorkshire. Let's see how we go. One game. All comes down to this one game.
Hello everyone, this evening we are at West Oval. You join us for this T20 between Gloucestershire and Yorkshire. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it's going to be an interesting decision. The pitch has started to loosen on the surface. It'll probably be a good idea to get the runs on the board first. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
All right. Gloucestershire toss. Yorkshire call heads. It is a head. Yorkshire won the toss. They'll probably have a bat.
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would on paper seem the riskier decision. They must have considerable belief in their frontline attack.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
So 2 overs in, Gloucestershire 1 for 10. Hammond on strike on 3. Bower new to the crease on 0. 1 for 10 after 2, still in the power play. Sloop in play to the left-handed Hammond.
Wait on.
Hammond drives to
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hammond shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Brooke comes in and bowls. Drives to mid-off and no run.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Brooke to Hammond. Hammond
Waiting.
goes for a drive, finds cover. They're going to go for a run.
Needs a direct hit.
Oh no, no direct
Got
hit.
forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
The left-handed Bower. Brooke comes in, bowls, plays it
Good
off the
batting.
pads.
Get an
Behind
opportunity
square leg.
to score
They'll run
and
one.
take it.
They'll think about the second, but that's
There'll
all
be
they'll
one
do.
run here for them.
Decisive
1 for
running
12.
might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
4.5 runs and over.
Yes.
Ease
Plays
through the
it in front
field.
of
There'll be
square.
runs here.
The sweeper on the leg side boundary will cut that off. Throw back to the bowler's end. And no run. Sorry, only 1 run on that. No overthrows, thankfully. 1 for 13.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There's a fielder coming around the leg side sweeper. And Went all the way towards final.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Brooke into the attack now from the City end.
2 for 41. Van Buren yet to score at the striker's end off 4 deliveries. Bauer down the other end on 18. 2 for 41 after 6. 6.83 runs and over.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Just over 6.5 and over.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Beats fine leg.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Brooke shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Edge! What a ball!
Sliced through, slip off the edge to third, and no run.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Oh, we're not going to challenge. We're not going to.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
2 for 45.
Yes, yes.
There'll be runs here.
Long on comes in from the mountain's end. Looks pitcher. Looks postcard perfect, is what I meant to say in the first place. Bauer on strike on 18, 2 for 46. End of the 7th over coming up.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Drives it down. They'll think about the second. 2 for 46.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
6 runs added in the over. Gloucestershire are 2 for 47. Brooke from the City end.
2 for 51 after 8. Ask the question.
Strong appeal.
Gone. Will they review it? It was pretty plumb. Let's see, what are they going to do? I think he's just going to say, get on your bike. It struck him basically in line with the off stump. Fairly high up above the pad, got him on the thigh pad, but he was pretty much
An innings
in
that
line.
promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Lewis will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
3 for 51.
Yep, yep.
Well timed, but there's a
Dabs at
fielder
the
out
third.
there.
He's going to have to run hard to get that one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just dabbed it down behind third, and that's all he had to do.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Tried exactly the same thing. Found the fielder at third on this occasion.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. Straight to the fielder.
Brook does his own fielding. Slip in now for Barrows on 23. 3 for 56.
Yep, yep.
Tries to tempt him outside the off stump.
Comfortable single if
Ball
they
for
take
a
it.
run, but they don't take
Not
it.
a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Nice ball with the 9th over. 3 for 56. Temps.
Great
Swings
timing,
hard.
right off the meat of the bat.
Baseball.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Just went out and clubbed it. Hear the sound off the bat. Through the covers. Cross-batted slog. 3 for 69 after 10.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should
Lewis
get back
pulls
for
to
2.
mid-wicket. I'll think about the second, but they won't run it. 3 for 70.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Sloop in for Bowers on 35. Advances, doesn't get a lot on that. Bowler does.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Brook to Bauer. Advances, doesn't get a lot on that. That'll just go down to long off for a single. Three for 71.
Yes.
Nice
Sweet.
shot. Runs
Fielder down
possible.
there. And they'll run 1 and 1 only. 3 for 72. Great runs off the over so far.
Yep.
2
Drives
full. Got what
confidently.
it deserved.
Nice cover drive to the boundary.
Found the gap with
3 for
ease.
76.
Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
And probably my last ball in England for now. Brooke comes in and bowls to Bauer.
Yes.
Bauer
They'll get at
drives,
least 1.
and just 1. And that will be it. 3 for 77.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. Gloucestershire are 3 for 77. Fisher, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
So that will be the Yorkshire innings as
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.
So Yorkshire winning by 6 wickets. Player of the match again, Tom Collar-Cadmore. Gloucestershire 4 for 171 off their 20 overs. Bauer 97 not out. Lewis 38. Hammond 15. Cockbain, maybe he wants to be called Cobain. I don't know. 8 not out. Joe Root best of the bowlers 1 for 28. Sorry, that was my figures. Joe Root 1 for 12. Me 1 for 28. Thompson 1 for 39. And in reply, Yorkshire 4 for 175, winning by 6 wickets. Tom Collar-Cadmore, player of the match, 100 not out or 52 deliveries. Joe Root 27. No relation, Harry Brook 26. Walter Logan 10. Ryan Higgins best of the bowlers for Gloucestershire, 2 for 34. Van Buren 1 for 23. And Schrouder 1 for 37. Yorkshire winning by 6 wickets. Player of the match, Tom Collar-Cadmore. Oh, so this must be the actual final. So Yorkshire against Kent. We get to continue. So again, both teams warming up. This is worked out to be a
Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Delhi Park. You join us for this 2020 match between Kent and Yorkshire. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it really does look like having a bowl will be the correct move, and hope you can chase down anything the opposition posts. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Okay, Kent toss, Yorkshire call heads. It's a tail. Kent won the toss. What will you do? Probably have a bat. Might have a bowl. They've
Going to
chosen
bat first. Bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
All right, one last.
A new
opportunity
bowler is
possibly.
coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Kent none for 29 after 3 overs. Crawley on 13 and strike. Cox at the other end on 16. Scoring at nearly 10 runs and over. Brook and Crawley.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Almost
Didn't
a
hit that
replay
well.
of the
Very
previous
late
delivery.
playing that shot.
Wait.
Drives to point.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
None for 29, Kent.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any
Drives
better.
at the cow corner. That'll go all the way to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Advances. Edged. Unplayable.
Straight to the fielder.
The keeper comes
There'll
out.
be
does
one
the
run
fielding.
here for them.
So Cox now high score of 91 not out. None for 34. Cox was on 16.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a
There's
single.
fielder down there coming around from cow corner. They run the first, and that is in.
Decisive running might have
the
got
other.
them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
6 runs added there. Kent are none for 35. Brooke from the chairman's end.
1 for 43 now. A wicket has fallen. Goods new to the crease
Waiting.
and drives to mid-off. Still in the power play. Trying to keep it tight.
Wait on it.
A little
No
late
run.
on that. No run scored.
Back to the bowler. Just over 8 runs and over.
Waiting.
Quick
Drives,
onto that in the
finds square
infield.
leg. No run.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on it.
Almost an instant replay to square leg and no run again. Advances. There's a player down there to get to him on the second bounce. Just the one run on that occasion is good. Tries to unleash. One run off the over so far. 1 for 44. Drives down to mid-off and no run. End of the over. 1 for 44.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work.
End of the power play. Another wicket.
Going
has
with spin
fallen.
now.
Coming on to bowl.
3 for 104. Cox on strike on 42. Bell Drummond on 10. 8 runs and over is the run rate. 3 for 104 after 13.
Waiting.
Back to the bowler, no run. Brook to Cox.
Yeah,
Cox gives himself some room outside the leg stump. Coming across cow corner. They come back. For, or they, yeah,
Good
they come
running.
back for the
It
second.
needed to be as well. probably closer than they expected.
Cox moves to 44, 3 for 106. Advances only.
Collects
finds
that one,
point.
simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
They'll come back for the second. Played
Well,
out
there
to
was a
Steve
split second to
McIntyre.
decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
3 for 108. Cox moves to 46. Go
Waiting.
back down to the bowler. No run. Brook to Cox.
Wait
Straight
there.
back to the bowler, end of the over.
4
3
runs
for 108.
added there. Kent are 3 for 108.
I'll take that as a win.
Fisher, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack. Brooke coming into the attack from the broadcast end.
4 for 136. Bell Drummond on 37. Blake new to the crease on 0. 4 for 136, 17 favour. They're scoring at 8.5 and over.
There'll be runs here.
There's a player down there on the fine leg boundary, and they'll just run one.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Left-hander on strike.
Blake takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Blake new to the crease. 4 for 137.
Yep.
Ease through the field.
Slobs
There'll be
through
runs
mid-wicket,
here.
Just the one up to the boundary. They'll come back for the second.
That shot
And the
sees
throw
them getting
wasn't
their
good.
innings started.
Switch
What?
it.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic
Finds
dive
point.
to cut it off.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
4 for 139. Blake 2 off 2.
Misses everything.
Blake shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Oh, wowee. Goes again.
Effortless. A gift, really.
Over the
Floated
head.
it up there and
A
dealt
point.
with.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Last delivery.
Wait there.
And no run. 4 for 143.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
So that'll be the end of my bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.
So Kent had a bat. 4 for 184 off their 20. Bell Drummond not out 63. Cox 47. Leaning 28. Blake not out 20. Best of the bowlers. Don Boss 2 for 39. Joe Root 1 for 33. I ended up with 1 for 18. Yorkshire winning by 8 wickets in the end. 2 for 190 in the 19th over. Logan 91 not out. Root 33 not out. Cole Cadmore 31. Fletcher 25. The only 2 wickets to Nate Gabriel. 2 for 14. Player of the match, Walter Logan with 91 not out. Yorkshire winning by 8 wickets. Oh, okay, so we've got another game. Yorkshire against opponents to be advised, against Nottinghamshire at Headingley. So this will probably be the final. So Yorkshire winning again, stays alive in the competition. Both teams warming
Good
up.
evening and welcome to
Oh, it's
everyone who
Northamptonshire.
join us for this 2020
Not
match
Nottinghamshire.
between Yorkshire and Northamptonshire. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
I don't think I've played Northamptonshire because I think they're on the other side of the competition. They call heads, they win the toss, they'll probably have a bat, get the runs on the board. And they'll have
You
a bowl.
really had to bowl first here. The pitch is offering next to nothing for the batters.
So here we go, the Yorkshire innings is over. 4 overs between EB and possible victory here.
Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
So 2 for 27 after 3 overs, so still in the
Brooke
power
from
play.
the north end.
Gazara on 13. Kemp yet to score. 2 for 27. Target 186. The 4th over still in the power play. Slip in play. Let's see how he goes.
Yep.
Straight to the
Drives.
fielder. Comfortable
It's a
single
point.
if they take it.
Oh no, wait.
Maybe
that
they
was a
didn't pick it
comfortable
up.
signal.
Very late on the
Single.
shot.
Brooke comes in and bowls. Edge!
Edge. Unplayable.
There it is. Along the ground asleep, no run.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up
Shift
that last
27.
delivery and
Waiting.
keep the batter under pressure.
Gives himself some room outside the off stump.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Glances to find Logan, no run.
Yes.
Well placed.
Finds
Should
the
get a
run
single.
to mid wicket. Just the single.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
2 for 28. So new to the crease is Kemp. Slip in play.
Yep. Yep.
Nice timing. Good
Drives,
batting.
beats.
Won't get to the boundary.
It beats cover and mid off. Mid off has to
A
come
couple
around.
on offer here.
They just run 2.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
2 for 30.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just one as mid on comes around. End of the over.
4
End
runs
of the over.
added in that over.
Northamptonshire are now
Northamptonshire
2 for
are 2
31.
for 31.
Two for 39. Currently it's 7.8 runs and over, needing 9.73. Target 186. Last over of the power play coming up. 2 for 39 after 5.
Edged.
Just through the shot too early.
Edge.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Edge
Edged
gone!
it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
That was a definite edge. They'll probably challenge this.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Seemingly not. Edge, clear as day.
The batsman
Well, this is a fantastic wicket.
for 14.
Kept the runs down.
Northamptonshire
Really
are
didn't
now
get settled.
3
Looked to be in
for
trouble,
39.
sadly, for most of the
Getting
knock.
out to the crease
Difficult
at number
period as they
5,
come to the wicket.
Northamptonshire.
They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
3 for 39. Pittman new to the crease.
Waiting.
Drives.
Finds the fielder
mid
with
off.
that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
186 the target. 2 new batters in.
Beaten on the
Good
drive.
bowling.
Brooke with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wowee.
Waiting.
Drives to cover, no run. Nice ball with the over. Edged!
Edge. What a
Unplayable.
ball.
Along the
There's
ground.
a run here, surely.
End of the
Seems
over.
slightly odd not just
Wicket
to
maiden.
take the single that was on offer there.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming.
Come on, Mike.
cap-
You can say it. Wicket maiden. 3 for 51. They require 7.29. They need just over 10. 135 from 78. Brooke to Pittman, who's yet to score.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Pittman's
Time to
in
keep
trouble.
the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
and again.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
135 off 76. Brooke again to Pittman. Comes in and bowls.
Misses
And
everything.
again.
Oh, that's a
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
waiting.
Get some wood on it. And he as far as mid-off and no run.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Oh, you'd have to fancy yourself here, EB. Advances
Great shot. At least one on offer.
on the bounce to mid-off.
And with that, they're off the mark.
.134 required off 73. Drives to mid-off, no run.
Collects
End
that
of the
one,
over.
simple as
3
you
for
like,
50.
inside the ring. End of the over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
And that wicket maiden, by the way, I think was my first maiden over in England. 6 for 106, just over 7 runs and over they're scoring at. They need 80 from 30. 6 for 106, both batters are on 7.
Yes.
They'll get at
Drives,
least one.
Just one backward a square on the road. 1 and 1 only. Some adjustments to the field. 79 off 29. Oh! Ask the question.
Big appeal.
Not out. No, we won't bother challenging that. It's an LBW. It's risky. 6 for 107. Drives to mid-on. No
Doesn't
run.
beat the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
79 off 27.
Edge.
That was
Amazing
wood.
delivery.
That was wood. No. No way he was going to give that out. 79 off 26.
Yes.
Goes for a
Nice
sweep.
shot. Runs
He'll
possible.
get 1 to cow corner, and that's it. 6 for 108. 1 delivery to come. Nice delivery. 78 off 25. Comes in and bowls.
There'll be runs here.
Just 1. That's a very good campaign.
Good
in
bowling.
WBB.
Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
6 for 109.
Root into the attack now from the south end.
Yorkshire bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.
So Yorkshire batted first. 2 for 185 after their 20. Fletcher 78 not out. Cole Cadmore 60. Root 31 not out. Logan 12. Best of the bowlers for Northamptonshire. Brian Scott 1 for 28. Pittman 1 for 41. And Northamptonshire in reply, coming 36 runs short, 8 for 149 after their 20. Kemp 46, Trulio 25, Potagita 21 not out, and Gaza 14. Matt Fisher, best of the bowlers, 2 for 29, best 2 for 33. I finished 1 for 8, Logan 1 for 15. Fletcher, player of the match with 78 not out or 58 deliveries. Yorkshire win by 36 runs. Are we going to get some sort of presentation or?
Everyone, that was brilliant. Well done.
And I think that's all we're going to get. The English Slam is now complete. Our next game is against Victoria in the Sheffield Shield in 23 games. That'll be our next episode. Let's fast forward to it. Next match in 7 days. 6. Yorkshire finished the England County Cup Division 1 in 3rd position. I obviously didn't take part in that. Next match in 5 days. 4. Oh, press conference. We'll leave that for the next episode. I've been Simula Dirk. You've been wonderful. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney's been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated cricket.